Gentlemen, before you touch yourself tonight, there's something I need you to hear. Imagine eating a single food just 30 minutes beforehand and suddenly feeling a rush of warmth, sensitivity, and energy surging through your body as if you were 20 again. Your blood vessels open up, circulation flows like a river at full speed, and when the moment arrives, it isn't dull, it isn't weak, it's powerful, intense, and unforgettable. That's not fantasy. That's biology. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what that food is, why it works almost instantly, and how you can use it to reignite a part of your life that you thought was gone forever. My name is Dr. Mei Anderson. I'm a men's health specialist and practicing urologist with over 25 years of experience helping men just like you reclaim their vitality. And here on Vital Health Seniors, I bring you real science-backed methods to restore strength, intimacy, and confidence, without relying on pills, injections, or surgeries that drain your wallet and leave you frustrated. So if you care about keeping your manhood alive and thriving, hit that subscribe button now for Vital Health Seniors, because you don't want to miss the next breakthrough I share. Now let's get into it. You clicked on this video for one reason. You saw the words, "Eat this before masturbation," and you thought, wait a second, can food really change that experience? The answer is absolutely yes. In fact, the right food at the right time can transform a routine release into something that feels electric, deeply satisfying, and youthfully intense. But here's the part most men never realize. It's not just about pleasure. It's about circulation, sensitivity, and confidence. And the food I'm about to reveal has been hiding in plain sight, in your grocery store, for less than $1 a serving. The food is beetroot. Yes, humble, earthy red beets. Now before you roll your eyes, let me explain why this vegetable holds one of the most powerful secrets for male performance. Beets are loaded with natural nitrates, and when your body digests them, those nitrates are converted into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule that expands your blood vessels, allowing more blood to flow freely throughout your body, including the most important regions down below. It's the same pathway that billion-dollar blue pills try to activate, but nature provides it in a safer, cheaper, and more holistic way. Think of your circulation like a garden hose. Over time, kinks develop, water flow slows down, and when you turn on the faucet, the pressure just isn't there. Beets are like straightening that hose, unkinking the line, and letting the water blast through again. That's what happens to your body. Stronger circulation means when arousal begins, blood floods to the right areas quickly, nerve endings become more sensitive, and the entire experience feels magnified. Suddenly, what used to feel dull or just okay becomes vibrant, powerful, and alive. Now, here's where most men get it wrong. They hear about healthy foods, they start eating them randomly, and then they wonder why nothing changes. The truth is, with beets, timing is everything. You can't just eat them in the morning and expect fireworks at night. Your body metabolizes nitrates fairly quickly, so to get the maximum effect, you need to consume them within a precise window, about 30 to 60 minutes before arousal or masturbation. That's when nitric oxide levels in your bloodstream peak, opening the floodgates for maximum circulation. Picture this, you decide tonight you're going to test it. Instead of doing what you always do, you make a simple change. You cut up half a beet, maybe roast it lightly or blend it into a quick juice, and about 45 minutes later you feel something you haven't felt in years. The warmth builds, your body feels primed, your sensitivity is sharper, and when release happens, it's not just stronger, it's almost shocking. And that's just from one small change in timing. Let me pause for a moment and ask you something. Have you ever noticed that what you eat before intimacy changes how your body feels? Some foods make you sluggish and heavy, others make you feel light and ready. Drop a yes or no in the comments because I want to see how many of you have already connected the dots between food and performance. You'll be surprised how common this is, but very few men talk about it openly. And here's the best part. This isn't just about a single night of pleasure. By using beets regularly in this way, you're not just improving circulation for one experience, you're retraining your body. Over time, your blood vessels become more flexible, your nitric oxide response strengthens, and the benefits start spilling over into other parts of your health. Your stamina improves, your energy feels steadier, and even your confidence grows, because suddenly you're not second-guessing whether your body will respond. It just does. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Most men think masturbation is just a release, something quick to relieve tension, maybe help them sleep. But in reality, it's also a performance test. How strong is your circulation? How fast do you get aroused? How intense is the climax? If any of those answers have slipped compared to your younger years, that's your body's way of warning you. Circulation and sensitivity are fading. And that's why introducing beats before this private moment can feel so dramatic. It's like flipping a switch that reactivates a system you thought was permanently shut down. I've had patients come back to me after trying this, and one story sticks in my mind. A gentleman in his late 60s, retired engineer, came into my clinic frustrated. He said, "Dr. Anderson, I can't lie, intimacy just isn't the same. Even when I take time alone, I feel disconnected, like my body isn't responding the way it used to." I suggested he test beetroot juice, just half a cup, about 30 minutes before. He came back weeks later with a grin I hadn't seen in months. He told me, "It was like I was back in my 20s. My body responded instantly, the intensity caught me by surprise, and I didn't just feel younger, I felt alive again." That's the power of circulation. And it doesn't take a prescription. It takes the right natural fuel at the right time. Now let's break down why this works so powerfully. Inside your blood vessels, there's a thin lining called the endothelium. When you're young, that lining is flexible, healthy, and responsive. It expands quickly, allowing huge surges of blood when you need them most. But as you age, stress, poor diet, and declining hormones stiffen that lining. Blood doesn't rush in as easily, sensitivity dulls, and performance drops. What nitrates from beets do is literally reawaken that lining. They trigger the release of nitric oxide, which relaxes the muscles in your arteries, opens them wide, and primes your nerves for heightened sensitivity. In other words, they reset the clock, at least for the hours after you consume them. And if you're wondering whether this effect is just placebo, the science is crystal clear. Dozens of clinical studies show beetroot juice increases nitric oxide, lowers blood pressure, improves oxygen delivery to muscles, and enhances endurance. Elite athletes use it for performance in sports. Men over 60 can use it for performance in the bedroom, or in this case, in private moments where circulation makes all the difference. And here's the part one love most. Unlike pills, which force the body with chemicals, beets work with your biology. It's natural, it's safe, and you can repeat it as often as you like without worrying about side effects. But let's not stop at beets alone. Because the truth is, once men experience this wow effect, they naturally ask me, "Dr. Anderson, what else can I add to intensify this even more?" And that's where things get exciting. When you combine beets with a small piece of dark chocolate, yes, real cacao-rich chocolate, you get a double boost of nitric oxide and a surge of feel-good chemicals in the brain called endorphins. The result? Sensitivity skyrockets, mood lifts, and release feels not only stronger but also more satisfying emotionally. Imagine taking what was once routine and turning it into a rejuvenating ritual, fueling your body with something delicious before giving it the kind of performance test that makes you smile afterward. Now let me ask you a question, and answer honestly in the comments below. When was the last time you felt genuinely shocked by how powerful your body could still feel? Not just good enough, but actually amazed. Like, wow, I didn't think I still had that in me. That's what this simple trick can deliver, and I want you to experience it for yourself. And if you're new here on Vital Health Seniors, don't forget to subscribe right now, because in upcoming videos I'm going to share even more of these natural, science-backed secrets that big pharmaceutical companies would rather you never hear. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Here's another benefit no one talks about. When you fuel your body with beets before self-pleasure, you're not just improving circulation for that one moment. You're actually giving your body a mini workout. Every time blood surges, vessels expand, and nitric oxide levels rise, you're training your cardiovascular system the same way exercise does. Over time, this means better stamina, lower risk of heart issues, and even sharper brain function, because nitric oxide also boosts blood flow upstairs to your brain. So suddenly, what you thought was just a guilty pleasure becomes a form of therapy, supporting your heart, your brain, and your manhood all at once. And here's the kicker. Most men never find this out because no one ever connects the dots for them. They keep going through the motions, thinking loss of sensitivity is just part of aging. But the truth is, your body is still capable of incredible responses. You just have to unlock the pathway. Now, here's something I haven't told you yet, and this is the detail that makes men lean in and say, "Wait, what? Why has no one told me this before?" The effect of eating beets before self-pleasure doesn't just stop at better circulation and stronger release. It actually reconditions the nerves involved in arousal. You see, the same nitric oxide surge that pumps blood into your vessels also primes the nerve endings responsible for sensitivity. Over time, those nerves become more responsive again, almost like they've been woken up from hibernation. That's why men who try this don't just feel stronger in the moment, they start noticing better reactions even when they're not expecting it. Imagine brushing against your partner's hand and feeling a spark again, like when you were 20. That's not wishful thinking, it's biology restored. And let's not forget about energy. So many men over 60 tell me, "Dr. Anderson, I feel drained after intimacy. I just want to roll over and sleep." But with the right fuel, it's the opposite. Beets improve oxygen efficiency, which means less fatigue and more recovery. Instead of collapsing afterward, you feel recharged, alert, and often in a better mood for hours. That boost in confidence carries into every part of your life. Whether it's walking taller, engaging more with your spouse, or simply knowing your body is still capable of surprising you. Now let me paint a picture for you. Picture yourself 30 minutes from now. You've blended a small glass of beet juice, maybe added a square of dark chocolate for extra kick. You sit back, relax, and give your body a moment of privacy. Suddenly, blood flow intensifies, nerves light up, and you realize you're feeling something you haven't felt in decades. You smile, maybe even laugh to yourself, because it's like discovering a hidden version of yourself you thought was gone forever. That's the kind of moment that sticks with you. That's the kind of moment that makes you grateful you tried something new. But here's the catch. If you don't act on this knowledge, nothing changes. You'll keep wondering why sensitivity fades, why stamina slips, why confidence isn't what it used to be. That's why I'm urging you. Don't just watch this video, live it. Test it for yourself. Because once you experience it, you won't want to go back. And while you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to Vital Health Seniors, because this is just the beginning. In my upcoming videos, I'll reveal the 3 breakfast mistakes that quietly destroy men's testosterone, plus a surprising bedtime ritual that can naturally double your stamina. You don't want to miss these, and the only way to guarantee you see them is by subscribing right now. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. You're part of a community of men who refuse to let age dictate the quality of their lives. And let's be real. We all know someone who needs to hear this. Maybe a close friend, maybe a brother, maybe even your partner who's been noticing changes too. Share this video with them. It could be the exact piece of knowledge that changes their outlook, their confidence, even their relationship. Before we close, let me leave you with one more bonus tip. If you really want to amplify the beet effect, pair it with hydration. Most men walk around chronically dehydrated, and when your blood is thicker from lack of water, circulation struggles. But drink a tall glass of water with your beets, and the results multiply. Think of it as clearing the highway for faster, smoother blood flow. It's simple, free, and incredibly effective. So here's your challenge. Tonight or tomorrow, if it's too late, try it. Half a cup of beet juice, a square of dark chocolate if you have it, a glass of water. Then give your body 30 minutes and notice what happens. Don't take my word for it, feel it yourself. And when you do, come back here and let me know in the comments what you experienced. Because your story could inspire another man to finally reclaim his vitality too. Gentlemen, you're not broken. You're not too old. You're not past your prime. Your body is waiting to respond, you just need to give it the right signal. I'm Dr. Mei Anderson, men's health specialist and urologist with 25 years of experience, and I'll keep bringing you science-backed secrets like this every single week. So like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and most importantly, subscribe to Vital Health Seniors so you never miss a chance to take your vitality back. Because here's the truth. You can feel like you're 20 again starting today. And the first step is right there in your kitchen.